And a revolution. You want revolution. Revolution. You want a revolution. Here we go. Let me get my videos ready. Let me get my videos ready. First off, welcome to the stream. Today we're having a hardcore stream. It's gonna be a badass stream. We're gonna talk about some shit. We're not gonna get sidetracked. It's gonna be beautiful. We got some good topics. We got some good topics about manipulation. Manipulation. So let me get our second video. Let me get our second video from here. Let me see. Let me see. Because everything that the leader of Guess Mob likes to do, it's all documented. It's all his game plan, what he does, the love bombing, the yes man, the manipulation, the oh yeah, love bombing. I gotta explain that one. How do I explain? Okay, well, love bombing is basically it's basically let's say a guy hits a woman. So a guy hits a woman. So then the guy's like, "Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, it's not gonna happen again. I love you, baby. You're the greatest. Baby, you're the greatest. Baby, I'm gonna." Basically, it's playing the part of and it's basically giving you love, giving you praise. That's what it's doing in order to get something from you. And you could tell it's love bombing when when all of a sudden they're not there anymore. All of a sudden they're not there to praise you anymore. All of a sudden they're not there to give you compliments anymore. They're not there to they're not there to be like on your side anymore. It's like they don't have any time for you anymore. They act like you're an annoyance. It don't fuck with your mind hard because you don't know what it is. What's up, Cos? Welcome to the stream. So that's what that is. So so let me try to find this. You know what? I think I'm gonna find. Let me get this video. This is the first one I'm gonna let us see. This one's called. And watch this on your own. Don't take my fucking word for it. Don't take my word for it. And watch it on your own. Make your own judgment. Just use this time to be entertained by me. What are flying monkeys? Okay. What's up, Paul? How's it going? I just got here. What's the topic tonight? We're learning about the tactics of master manipulators. That's the tactics. That is the tactics. The three topics we're going to talk about is flying monkeys. Those are the yes men. Those are the people who are telling you, "Oh, she's being nice to you. She's being nice. She's being a good friend to you. You're thinking too much. You're being drama. You're just like you're fake. You're being fake. You're lying. You're being biased. You don't know what you're talking about." That's the kind of things flying monkeys like to get. Then there's love bombing, like I was explaining earlier. And then the six things narcissistic enablers say to you. Yeah, I did block you. I forgot why I blocked you. Why did I block you? So, so yeah, basically that's our topic of the day. That's our topic of the day. That's our topic of the day. You did? Why? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do to get to lose your wrench? Were you trolling? That's what I'm talking about, cuz. You blocked me because Jake and Kimmy lied to me. What did they lie to you about? What are you talking about? What, were you like saying some obscene stuff about Kimmy and Jake or what? Oh wait, weren't you talking about Kimmy's kid or something? Okay. What do you guys want to see first? Flying monkeys? Six things narcissist enablers say up to you? First off, here we go. Narcissistic enablers. Okay, let's see. Okay. A bad remark about Tina and Albert. Yeah, people keep talking shit about them. Okay. Yeah, I'll watch it. I don't know. Yeah, you guys need to stop fucking. Everybody needs to stop talking about fucking kids. Nobody needs to talk about Kimmy's kid. Nobody needs to talk about Jay. Nobody needs to talk about Jake's kid. Nobody needs to talk about Isaac's kid. Stop talking about kids. What the fuck? I know you want to hurt the other person. Fucking dox them, but don't fucking talk about their kids. Come on. It's just it's stupid. Okay, we're gonna watch six things narcissist enablers say. Yeah, but I don't know who started it between those two. I would stay out of it. Just watch it. You know why you gotta be in it. Here we go.
Hi, everyone. It's Dr.
Hi everyone.
Romney. Welcome back to this YouTube channel that takes on all things narcissism, narcissistic relationship, and toxic, frankly. And I'm hoping that the content on this channel helps you navigate the difficult, toxic, conflictual, antagonistic relationships in your life. We're going to take on a very interesting issue
Check this off.
of what narcissist enables.
And you can watch this, Dr. Raman, Dr. Ramani, or Dr. Ramani, Dr. Ramani. This is Dr. Ramani here. And she's going to be talking about narcissist enablers, what they say to you. Oh, you heard of her? That's kind of hot, though. Oh, okay. Are you drunk?
Enablers say to you. This specific video is going to take on the 6 things narcissist enablers say to you, but I can all but guarantee I didn't get them all. I'd love for you guys to pop a comment down there and say, yeah, here's something that someone.
Let's go. Let's see. I bet you 1 or 6 of these is everything Take Back says, everything, all the even Kimmy, all these people who want to, you know, who want to kiss the narcissist's ass, if you will. Yeah, Trade is right. Hey, Trade. Trade is right. A ranch ain't shit. Okay, let's see.
Said to me, who was the enabler of my narcissist. It would be great to get a little library of all of these so everyone could benefit from them, because I think once you know these things are being said, you're like, oh, I'm with an enabler. So it's always wonderful to hear from you.
Enable. Let's see if I identify enabling from from just her 6 things.
But would love to hear your thoughts on this particular topic before I start rolling into it. And as always, I invite you, please consider subscribing to this channel. If you do like this video, give us a thumbs up. And then if you want to get notifications every time new content comes up, hit that bell. So let's take this issue on, at least from my perspective. What are the 6 things that narcissist enablers say to you?
How do celebrities like Justin Bieber and The Rock generate
Yeah.
hundreds of millions of dollars?
The Rock says,
So
know
let's
your
take
role
this-
and shut your mouth. The Rock says.
What are the 6 things narcissist enablers say to you? The reason narcissists hold so much power in your family, in your workplace, in your household, and in society as a whole is because they are enabled. In workplaces, nobody wants to kill the golden goose.
Yes, they're enabled. The golden goose. And who's a golden goose? Who's a... Yes. That's why he just won't be fucking... That's why he won't be exposed. You can look at James Charles. He has enablers. Most people in here, even JP has fucking enablers. You can see that all over. In fact, this online community here is drenching with narcissistic enablers, or people who just don't want to see the bad in people. So narcissists, because they play a role in our society, most often roles. Well, that too. But it's when it turns toxic. It's when it turns manipulative. It's when it turns into a mean girl, Regina George type of bullshit. That's when it gets to the toxic, disgusting fuckery that it is, you know? But yes, narcissism does play a role. It helps you be a leader. It helps you try to look at the good and the positive. It makes you not want to give up. It makes you want to pursue. It makes you overly confident. It is not without its flaws, though, you know? Because you could become so narcissistic that you are unaware of your own bullshit, and then you have to fucking save yourself or hold back. But it's like, if nobody's there to like get your hand, if nobody's there to say no or stop or chill out, then really that's when it gets out of control. You know, that's when, yeah. So that's why enablers do no justice. They're not helping the matter enable. They're just letting them. Basically, they're just letting the train go full force, and then soon they'll go off of the rails and crash. But enablers, you know, they're part of the reasons why narcissists, because people gravitate to that energy, you know. It's like they want whatever that is. They feel something from it. They feel part of something. And in that is why people gravitate to that, you know. And again, that is all fine and good if you're a good leader and you're not a toxic, if you're not toxic about it, you know, if you're not malignant. All right, here we go.
Society confuses arrogance and narcissism in general with confidence. Families are scared of the narcissist's rage, and social media rewards the outlandish, shameless behaviors that narcissists are the masters at.
Yep, like doxing, harassing, feeling the need to call somebody's parents, family members, thinking that like you fucking like thinking that you're calling the shots and you have a right to fucking tell people what to do, how to do it, tell people where they could go, where they can't go, all that other shit. All right, here we go.
The challenge is that once you have been woke to this pattern of narcissism, you see it and you can't unsee it.
Yes.
Not just in the narcissist that has led you on this journey of becoming more knowledgeable, but also in many, many people around you. You start to see that you have been playing on a toxic playing field for a long time.
Yeah.
But if you know some of the kinds of statements and things that the enablers say, it lets you know that you are, in fact, potentially dealing with enablers. And perhaps you can then stop questioning yourself and set better boundaries.
Welcome to the stream, Barbie. Hell, even my narcissism is kind of toxic, but I could see like that's narcissism too, where you always have to have the last word and all that other shit. It goes into that too, where you use people like a fucking chess piece, like like the. Yeah, all right, there we go.
And hold on to your own reality. Number one thing they say, the enablers will say, they, meaning the narcissist, that person had a tough backstory. Many times, most typically in families.
Now, do we say that about Isaac? No, we don't say you have to top, but well, we do say you have to. Well, basically, people don't even talk about his backstory, but they do talk about that he's valid because of the bad apples. He's valid because Tina, even the clock is right twice a day. Was Tina a bit shady? Yes. Was Charlie a bit shady? Yes. But did Barton deserve to did Bart Barton deserve to be scammed out of his $500 because after giving it to Isaac because he wanted to be in Guest Mob so bad? No, that was fucked up. And others said, do people deserve to have their friends, families, and workplace called up? No. Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Barbie? Is that the real Barbie girl?
But even amongst people who may, for example, know your narcissistic partner or friend, they will evoke some element of the history or the backstory of the narcissist to let them off the hook or excuse their behavior.
Usually with that, it comes to, oh, look at how fucked up Tina's being. Look at how fucked up JP's being. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, you know what? Yes, Isaac did this, but look at what they're doing. Tit for tat, an eye for an eye, which isn't even Christian, by the way. It's not what Jesus preaches about.
Or their toxic words or toxic actions. As you know, the developmental arc of narcissism is often characterized by difficult early histories. We may observe neglect, trauma.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit with him and his mom. We know that. We know his backstory a little bit. Hey, Tina. Wait, what's up? What matters is what is useful to people. Being toxic doesn't matter when you provide a service. Being good doesn't bring you friends or relationships or success in life. Yeah. Oh, what happened, Tina? Are you messing with Tina? Oh, no, wait. What happened? Because Albert has a baby on the way does not automatically buy a minor. He'll stop running with lies. Saying he has. What the hell is that shit? Oh, he got a minor pregnant. What the fuck? Uh, Tina. So, did you ask Tina? So did you ask Mike, what I asked you to ask, or you already put together what I'm asking you? All right, here we go.
Abuse, inconsistency, and these patterns can be associated with the onset of narcissistic personality styles later in life. In addition, and I get
What do we
into
know about his mom? His mom beat him. We know that. What do we know about? What do we know about his mom? Seemed to have traits where. Well, really, all Isaac says is that he doesn't like his mom, and we know some stuff that she says about him. So
to this in the series of videos I did on generational and cultural narcissism, which could be worth checking out if you're interested in this issue. In family systems, it's not unusual for the toxic behavior of a parent or other family members, frankly, to be excused on the basis of issues related to a difficult beginning that may have roots in cultural traumas, for example, war or difficult migration, or other backstories like around poverty.
yeah, basically their background people can become narcissists too. It's not. I mean, yeah, it's neglect, like she says, and all that other stuff. Well, I mean, Isaac is basically family, he's allowed to like since Isaac is family with the Greens and the Greens are family with Tina and them, he's allowed to contact Albert and Tina. Yeah, so you guys need to like get over that. Sad to say, but I mean, he's family. He's family. He's their family, as long as Mike says they are, which he does.
Now, while this may all make sense to you and even hit your compassion, the lack of acknowledgement that the way the narcissist is treating you badly, that lack of acknowledgement can leave you feeling even more
Yes, the lack of acknowledgement. How many times have I been fucking gaslit? How many times have I been demeaned? How many times have I been demoralized? How many times have I been they've been trying to break me down because oh it's my fault. Oh it's my fault. Oh it's my fault. I try to do this. Oh I said this. I said that. All this fucking gaslighting. How many times have we seen people be gaslit? We saw Jennifer Green and all other people be fucking gaslit to death. So I mean, see, she's making a point.
on top now of now feeling guilty. And it may not always be trauma that's in their backstories. There are times when the enablers will say, oh, the narcissist was spoiled or was overindulged as a child. Whatever form it takes, the enablers make excuses for them. In fact, they might even say, his dad was a cheater. That's why he's been cheating.
They never say
Number
that.
two thing they
Usually the excuses they give us, oh, Tina did this. Oh, somebody else did that. Oh, somebody else said that. Somebody tries to get him on his behavior, they always move the goalpost. Oh, well, so and so did that. They never shut. Like nobody's ever said, you know what? That's fucked up. You try to get Flacco's sister fired because of his drinking. That's really fucked up of you. Nobody ever said that. And I already proved that I didn't call the what's it called on his mom. I didn't call the what's it called? I didn't call the his mom's apartment. They're already closing down the place. Can you guys like stay on topic? I'm just playing. Okay.
They say, they didn't mean it.
No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life.
Oh, that's another one too. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh. I was just giving you the same energy. Bullshit.
So that's what the narcissist will say. Now, the narcissist, for example, will say something mean or dismissive or unkind. And the people around them, the enablers around them, will excuse it by saying, they didn't mean it. This feels ridiculous because it begs the question of how could the enablers actually know if the narcissist meant it or not?
Exactly. Exactly. How do you know Isaac didn't intend this? How do you know he didn't intend that? How do you know he didn't mean to do this? How do you know he didn't do that? How do you know that wasn't what exactly he meant? And then he comes out with the stream fucking admitting, oh yeah, I had this all planned. I did this, I did that to let that happen. And they let that happen, and I'm gonna fuck that person up and all the other shit.
But for whatever the reasons are of the enablers, trauma bonding, wanting to maintain the status quo, or cognitive dissonance, or just plain fear, the enablers
Okay, well, I have to. Is this topic of narcissism? We're just trying to get people to talk bad about Isaac. Okay, well, it doesn't always only just apply to him. I mean, look at JP. Look at what a narcissist JP is, and people excuse him. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, JP lost his dad. Oh, JP did this, and JP did that, and JP is so kind, and I mean, and giving JP all kinds of excuses. That's Jonathan Altman, JP. You know, it doesn't just extend to him. You know, there are other narcissists here. So if you follow JP, like hell, like he's a pretty blunt narcissist. You know.
will gaslight you and minimize the narcissist's words by saying, "Ah, they didn't mean it."
Yeah. Well, with me, it's like, oh, you did it first, or you started it. I mean, I didn't start it. It's fucking bullshit. What's the point? What are you trying to say? I'm trying to give you guys the tools here to understand how some powerful narcissists fucking work here. That's what I'm trying to do, cause. You know? Like, are you listening to this stuff? This is a good topic, love bombing, because that's what somebody's doing now, and I could kind of prove it, kind of. All right.
A variant on this is when the enablers say, they didn't mean it the way you think they meant it. Now, once again,
5 people? What the fuck? Wow. Jesus. I'm sure somebody was, I'll be all there.
they're invalidating your experience, giving the narcissist the benefit of the doubt, and questioning your experience. The number 3 thing that enablers will often say is, well, I never had a problem with them.
How many times do people say, oh, well, I never had a problem with it. It was always nice to me. They were always nice. He was always nice to me. He never did anything bad to me. He was always good to me. What are you talking about? He's a good guy. You hear that all the time with that one guy. Always nice. He's a good person. He did this and he did that. He did this for so-and-so. He did that. He's such an awesome person. What are you talking about? That's not him. I know how he is.
Okay, enabler. Well, that's good for you. This is a classically invalidating statement that enablers love to say. Odds are that they have never had any trouble with the narcissist because they enabled them and emboldened them.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Or ignored them or provided validation and supply, or they're just like them.
Validation and supply. Like supply as in doxes, as in PR, public relations, and all that other shit. This is good shit, you guys. What the fuck? Goddamn, whatever.
It may also be that they have a very different kind of relationship with the narcissist. This can sometimes come up if the narcissist is your partner, and people who obviously will not have as much contact with the narcissist will brush off your concerns. Ugh, I never had a problem with them. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
This also gets raised in workplaces when your concerns about a difficult coworker or boss get brushed away with, I never had a problem with that guy, or I never had a problem with her. And this theme is also repeated in social groups, community groups, religious communities, sports teams.
Yeah. So identifiable. So very identifiable.
teams, friend groups. Everyone's just saying, oh, I never had a problem with them. So really saying, why are you? Number 4 thing enablers say, it will get better. Just be patient. A major way that enablers
I
do
hope
this.
it'll just get over it. Just move on. Just move on. It'll pass. It's a joke. Why are you being so obsessed? Why are you being so? Just get over it. Stop being obsessed with all this other bullshit.
They're enabling is that either they don't get it or don't believe that it is very, 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 very rare that a toxic person will ever change. This is actually a really cruel trick of the enablers. When they do this, when they say be patient, they maintain the status quo. Again, it is often more convenient for the enablers if you stay in the situation that you are in. And there can be practical,
Yeah.
cultural, or selfish reasons for this. I have worked with many people who got this feedback from family, friends, colleagues, mentors, you name it. And frankly, some of this is because people do not understand the concrete and relatively unchanging nature of narcissistic personality styles.
Yes.
We tend to preach patience as a virtue and endurance as some sort of Calvinist relationship goal that just suffer long enough and it'll all work out. However, by doing this, you stick it out. The narcissist faces no consequences or
Yep.
requests for change.
No consequence. No. Narcissist faces no fucking consequences. Which is what we see on here all the fucking time.
And basically, the enablers are asking you to be patient with your own suffering, your own invalidation,
Yep.
and your devaluation.
I couldn't believe these shocking facts about women and money. Get this.
Number 5 thing that enablers say, it's not that bad. Minimization is a form of invalidation and of gaslighting.
Yep.
It challenges your reality. And this is a classical enabling statement. This happens not only on an individual level, but also at a societal and cultural level. It confuses your reality, questions your feelings, and doubles down on the self-doubt that characterizes narcissistic abuse. People from narcissistic family systems may have been hearing this statement from childhood, from family enablers who would minimize the invalidation of narcissistic parents. Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
Yeah. You guys getting that? Does it sound familiar?
The same family that may turn around when
Again, try watching this later. Again, this is Dr. Ramani. Check it out. Like, don't take my word for it. Watch this on your own.
you are an adult and in a relationship with a narcissist and say, oh, come on, it's not that bad. Coworkers or supervisors that themselves have been indoctrinated into an abusive workplace. It's not that bad. Captures the long-term hazing ritual that is any relationship with a narcissist.
Yep.
The number 6.
That's what it is. It's a fucking hazing ritual. And guess what? It's a fucking hazing. That's the ritual. It's nothing but a hazing ritual. I see what happened with Raina, but Raina's not fucking like. She's not seeing it that way for now.
Thing that enablers will say, stop complaining. They work really hard. They take care of stuff. Now, different variations on this enabling statement can include, who cares what they say? You got to let it go because they put a roof over your head and fed you.
Oh yeah,
Or
you gotta
another
let it
variant
go.
is
You
that-
gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. It was a long time ago. You gotta let it go. It was a long time ago. Why do you keep being so obsessed? You won't let it go. Well, not giving the other person any accountability. So, therefore, who can't let it go? You just keep poking and prodding and prodding and poking.
Your partner works really hard to provide a nice life for all of you. It's as though providing material comfort is some kind of get out of jail card for emotional abuse. I have had so many clients feel guilty about sharing stories of gaslighting, invalidating, emotionally abusive childhood, saying that, well, I shouldn't really be complaining because my parents did keep me fed. And narcissistic enablers will often play upon this simplistic rationalization. And it often
Yeah.
plays quite simply into the guilt that people who are in narcissistic relationships often live with. I think it's sort of a bare minimum that a parent would feed a child. Obviously, there are myriad things that enablers can say. And that's why I want you to drop them in the comment section. I'd love to hear the other enably things you've heard. And
Yep. You guys getting any of this? All right. Anyways, we move on.
remember, enablers enable for a range of reasons: to maintain the status quo, to keep things working the way they want them, fear of angering the narcissist or losing some benefit.
Fears of being doxxed or harassed, or fears of your family being called on, fears of losing your place in a little group of cult mob. It's all there.
From them, practical reasons, cultural reasons, trauma bonding with the narcissist, and in some cases, the enablers may in fact be codependent or even narcissists themselves, which
Yeah. Codependent or narcissists themselves.
is why they can't see it, and nor would they ever want to call it out. There are many reasons people get stuck in narcissistic relationships: fear, hope, guilt, but we cannot minimize the impact of enablers. Not only do enablers contribute to why individuals get stuck in narcissistic relationships, but society at large is also responsible for enabling narcissists.
Yep.
We revere them, we applaud them, we cheer them on, we watch their lives with bated breath, and we don't call them out.
Yep.
Narcissists are more likely to make more money, to be our leaders, and to get ahead. And all of that is a byproduct of a world that is more than willing to enable them, embolden them, and let them keep getting away with it with absolutely no consequence. Watch for those 6 catchphrases I offered and pay attention. I hope.
All right, then. Again, watch this video yourself. It's Dr. Ramani, 6 things narcissist enablers say to you. Now, what are flying monkeys? All right, let's talk about flying monkeys. Well, of course, the flying monkeys we know about are the ones on the what is it? Oh right, the Wizard of Oz. Took me forever to remember that movie, but it's right there. Flying Monkeys, Wizard of Oz. Something I've learned is that you take away a narcissist's power when you give them attention, and you give all your attention to people who seem to hate is pointless and not entertaining. What? Something I've learned is that you take away a narcissist's power when you give them attention. No, you take away their power when you... No, you give them power when you give them attention. Why do you think when Isaac was retired, he was doing stuff in the background of the community post, basically going like that? Look at what I posted. Did you hear what I did? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear the rumors about me? Did you hear this? Did you hear that? Oh, Tina said this. Oh, Albert said that. Oh, did you catch that? Did you catch that on my community post? And then everybody fucking just falls in it and gives him attention. That's where he gets his power. That's why it made it look like he's not even retired, because people would point out every little thing. Again, people, all you have to do is just post. You could post a blank community note, and people will comment on it. Oh, what the fuck that means, Bo? He just commented and it just gave a blank community post or something. And you give our attention to people who you seem to hate. It's pointless and not entertaining. What do you mean? It's not. What do you mean it's pointless and not entertaining? I get a lot of views talking about people. What are you talking about? Look how many views. Look how many views people are getting shitting on Mark. Look at how many views people are getting shitting on that Amy chip broad. Hey, Jason Barger. Jason Barger. Welcome to the stream. All right. What up? The flying monkeys. Let's go. Once again with Dr. Romani. What are flying monkeys? Glossary of narcissistic relationships. What? Sorry, let me share this. Hold on. So that is our video. We're talking about what are flying monkeys. Here we go. Yes, it's a reference from The Wizard of Oz.
Hi, everyone. It's Dr. Romani. Welcome back to the series that's sort of a handbook.
Dr. Romani, not Dr. Romani. Okay. There we go.
Of narcissistic relationship terminology. There's so many words that float out there that you've heard, whether it's in YouTube videos, including videos like mine, whether it's blogs, and some of them you may know, others you may not, or you may not even know if you have the right understanding of them. But understanding these words can not only make understanding the content more useful, but a lot of them might give you sort of useful techniques and even strategies for how to manage these relationships in your life. So this series is going to keep going on until we hit all of the words. Today, we're going to take on the...
Hold up, give me a second. 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 Alrighty then, here we go. Alright. Let me share.
The concept of flying monkeys. Before I go on, please hit the bell. I'd love if you would subscribe to this channel, because not only would you...
It's pretty cool talking about narcissists. You guys should really check it out. Narcissism, malignant narcissist, covert narcissist. Pretty good. She's pretty good talking about that shit.
get daily reminders when this series has got a new episode
You think this just applies to him? No, this applies to narcissists everywhere. Yeah.
coming out, but of all of our regular content, other special series, lives, all of that. Let's go ahead and talk about something that I think many of you have experienced and heard about, but hopefully I can make more clear: flying monkeys. If you ever watched the movie or read the book, The Wizard of Oz, this concept of a flying monkey,
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
is going to make sense to you right out the gate. In the story, the flying monkeys were sort of the minions, the kind of dark, mean assistants of the Wicked Witch of the West. They would do her bidding, and in the story of the Wizard of Oz, they would terrify Dorothy and her friends who were making their way to Oz. The flying monkeys did the dirty work that the Wicked Witch did not want to do and made her seem even more terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Can you see where this is going?
Wicked Witch, in essence, trained these monkeys to do this. And they basically bought into her propaganda and gladly complied. They themselves.
Yeah, they bought into the propaganda. Oh, that's a piece of shit. Look at what he's doing. Look at what she's doing. Look at what he said. Look at what she said. Whoa, it's a lot of that shit. And people just play into it time and time again.
Never bothered to get to know Dorothy and the Tin Man and all the rest of them.
I am here to tell you today that your feelings are valid. Your trauma is valid. Your hurt.
It's a scenario I actually encountered with someone I was recently speaking with, just having a conversation with her about just narcissism in general. She is someone who worked with a deeply narcissistic and emotionally abusive supervisor. Now, the supervisor in this person's story was saying increasingly inappropriate things and making everyone in the workplace uneasy.
Inappropriate things. Oh, there's so many inappropriate things some people I've heard say, some leaders, so-called leaders.
This person who was telling me this story, she said she couldn't endure it any longer. And she started the process of making a complaint against the person, against this sort of narcissist who was really making her life havoc. In the weeks that followed after she made the complaint, she found that not only were the administrators in her workplace, the people who she thought would protect her, they were painting her out to be very difficult. And they had started an investigation into her work record, but interestingly, not into the perpetrator's work record. This person, this narcissist, the supervisor this woman worked with, had done a really terrific, and I put terrific in quotes, terrific job of sharing gossip and innuendo about the woman.
Sharing gossip. How many times do you see that? Like where somebody's always screenshotting and sending it to the leader. Someone's always screen recording and sending that to the leader. Someone's sharing messages. It's like they're their own fucking big brother, sharing every little thing about what people are saying in the community, to uphold the status quo, to uphold their narrative, to gossip and shit, and so the leader could flesh out his narrative a bit more, make it sound more emotional and emotionally impactful to get the most impact out of it.
I had been talking with. And in the days that followed, her colleagues actually started taking her aside and asking her, why can't you just see that he's just having fun with us? Stop taking yourself so seriously.
Like, well, why can't you see that? Why can't you see that Isaac is just playing with you, Steve Billings? Steve, you're thinking too much. Why? Isaac is just playing with you, Steve. Why are you so jealous? Why is it such a problem that he's talking to Lala? Flacco, like Nikki likes you. So what if she had Isaac? So what if Isaac let her call your mom and all this other bullshit? He's trying to help you. It's just a lot of fucking enabling.
Before this entire saga ended, and it's still, I think, going on for this poor woman, but before the point at which I had talked to her about it.
God, this is fucking entertaining shit here. Come on. Jesus.
She said it wasn't just the incident, but it was also the conduct of the people and the leaders she
If you guys hear me out, you guys can see and hear this bullshit too. Jesus, man. I haven't got to the love bombing yet, which is really good.
Thought she could trust that had taken a toll on her. And in essence, the narcissist had sort of converted everyone over to his way of thinking.
Yep.
I constantly
That's what they did. They converted them to his way of thinking, which is doxing is okay, calling people's work is okay, calling people's family is okay, driving somebody to fucking insanity is okay. That's all okay, apparently. All right, here we go.
encounter flying monkey stories in divorce cases. A person is married to a narcissist for a long time. And when things start falling apart, the narcissist actually starts spreading gossip and innuendo to their mutual family members.
Oh yeah, spreading gossip, spreading gossip. How many times have we seen that? We've seen it with Quinn. We've seen it with Taylor. We've seen it with Steve. We've seen it with Doug. We've seen it with me. We've seen it with so many.
To their friends, to anybody who knew both of them. And before you can count to 3, the family members and the friends start looking at the victim of the narcissistic abuse suspiciously. They start wondering, why is this person who actually was victimized, why is he or she being so difficult? Why is he?
Yeah, why are you being so difficult? Why are you making too much of it? Why won't you get over it? Oh my God.
He or she not giving the narcissist a chance. Now they may not think the person.
Why aren't you giving them? But why? Come on. Like, why are you taking this so seriously? You're looking too into it. You're being obsessed. What are you talking about? All this other bullshit.
Narcissist, but why aren't they giving them a chance? And why are they making things awkward for everybody? So let's be clear. Let's be clear on what exactly these flying monkeys are. They are people who subtly or directly are targeted by the narcissist, in essence, to do the narcissist's dirty work.
Yep. Bulk pass. Starshine at one time. I'm sorry, she even admitted it. Whitney, like that. That's what. For sure, bulk pass. Probably Alpha Dog. They're all doing it.
Once the narcissist is in a situation,
your child needs these 3 key factors to get into an Ivy League or top 25.
In which someone is going to, I don't know, leave them or call them out on something they're doing. So for example, an example would be that initial anecdote I was giving you about that woman in a workplace, or maybe even in a family. It becomes very important for the narcissist to save face, to look good, and to come out on top, to win. So then they find the people that are close to their narcissistic abuse victim, as it were, or close to both of them. And they start using a variety of techniques to manipulate these other people. Now, what ends up happening is that all of this is ultimately painful and punitive for the victim of the narcissistic abuse. Because in essence, what's happening is that the narcissist is mobilizing the people around the victim of narcissistic abuse and turning all of these people into a sort of a mini army that allows the narcissist to maintain whatever public image they want to.
Oh yeah, yep. Look at Steve. He did this. Everybody, look at what a piece of shit Steve is. Oh, look at Flacco. Look at everybody what a piece of shit Flacco is. Oh yeah. You know what? I did this. Yeah. I know what I did that. But look at them. Look at what a piece of shit they are. Look at what they're doing. Don't worry about what I did. Look at what they're doing.
Look like the good person, a good guy, and making the victim of the narcissist look like a bad person. And what happens is it results in the victim that the victim of the flying monkeys also loses their usual sources of support because they've been recruited by the narcissist to do their bidding. And the victim of narcissistic abuse is now gaslighted by people that they thought they could count on.
Oh yeah. And look, I knew TikTok wasn't on my side. I knew Whitney wasn't on my side. But like, you know, I knew some people weren't on my fucking side. And I knew I was fucking right. And I knew that but it's lonely when they manage to gaslight people into fucking like into people being against you, or you know, we've seen it happen to Steve. We've seen it happen so many fucking times.
And traditionally who were there for them. It can feel for the person who's going through the narcissistic abuse as though they're being gaslighted by the entire world. For such a person, it might feel like there's no one left to trust, and it can feel deeply isolating, and it can feel deeply, deeply destabilizing.
Totally relatable. Really fucking relatable.
Now, narcissists train their flying monkeys to do a variety of things for them. And these can include anything from spying on the victim to get intel on them. So an example of that might be, I don't know.
Oh, we see a lot of spying. We see a lot of fucking spying in Guest Mob, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we fucking do.
When a divorce,
Like,
flying monkeys may let the narcissist know that their estranged partner might have gone out, I don't know, for a cup of coffee with a guy, or drank too much one night with a group of girlfriends.
yeah.
Now, in the workplace, this can also happen, and it can result, for example, in the flying monkeys exploiting a friendship that they may have with the victim to find out then that someone has bent the rules in that workplace and taken home files that they weren't supposed to take home. And so now what happens is they get that intel, the flying monkeys get that intel and can use it against that victim of narcissistic abuse.
Yeah.
Now, one of the key tools that a narcissist often uses with their flying monkeys is gossip. Now,
Gossip, yeah.
again, none of us are immune, right? Gossip is juicy. It can seem like you're part of a dirty secret when someone is sharing gossip with you. And narcissists are aware of the power of gossip, and they use it. They use it liberally in family systems, in relationship systems, in workplaces. And they'll often initially use gossip as sort of a way of sharing a little secret, like entertainment. And everyone is sort of gets seduced by a little gossip. And once they have their potential flying monkey on the hook, they keep sort of upping the wow factor on the gossip. And before long, they have the flying monkey believing these sorts of exaggerations of the truth that the narcissist may be engaging in the name of sort of this gossip.
How many times have we seen exaggerated truth? Exaggerated truth, like exaggerated truth, like some fucked up shit, you know, somebody getting some people in Guest Mob say about like Taylor. Exaggerated truth, like some bullshit people have said about like fucking dating my family members. And no, it's like some people know how to gaslight Britain. Well, not only gaslight, know how to like fucking really gossip and get people to believe them. Why? Because they sound sincere. What's up, Coachisms? Welcome to the stream. Who are you? Welcome to the stream, Coachisms. Oh, wait, wrong one.
Now, in this way, flying monkeys,
no offense, but if you still think stocks, real estate, or crypto are the best passive income investment,
are often used as a part of a very common narcissistic tactic, smear campaigns.
How many smear campaigns do we see in Guest Mob? There was one on me, there was one on Steve, there was one on Taylor, there's one on Mark, there's one on, though yes, Mark kind of deserved it. There's one on Tina, like every 3 months. There's a smear campaign against Tina by Guest Mob. Smear campaigns are everywhere. That's the one thing they do is gossip and smear campaigns. That's what Guest Mob does, you know? Guest Mob, snitches on top.
Smear campaigns work when there are lots of people on board with the smear campaign. Now, narcissists are masterful, as we know, at using their charm and their charisma and their power. It's the same way they drew you in once upon a time, and they wait.
Oh yeah, he drew me in. He drew me in with his charm, his charisma, his way to make fucking jokes and shit.
They draw in other people, and they use that to draw people close, sometimes to gain their trust or just win them over and fill their ears and their heads with juicy gossip about the person who will become the victim of this smear campaign. Before you know it, the world or whatever system you're in with that person, they believe the narcissist's skewed narrative. And if you have ever been the victim or on the receiving end of a smear campaign, you know it is emotionally devastating. And in some cases, it can destroy careers, families, and lives.
Definitely.
Now, what is amazing to me is that flying monkeys don't even know that they're being groomed for their role of flying monkeys. In this way, the flying monkeys are very much enablers. Now, part of this is the bigger problem, like we have in society that I always talk about, which is this idea of how much we enable narcissists. Now, think about how often groups of people make excuses for narcissists. They'll say, that's just how he is, or she does.
That's just Isaac. That's just Isaac. That's Isaac being Isaac. That's just him. That's just Tina. That's just Isaac. But they're just being how they are. You know how they are.
Doesn't really.
I've heard that way too many times. I'm sure you have.
And her bark is worse than her bite. Or my personal favorite is, you're the one who's being difficult. Stop blaming the other person.
You're the one who did this. You're the one who did that. Stop. You're overthinking it. You're being obsessed. You're being biased. You can't get over it. You don't know what you're talking about. Are you drinking it? All that other shit that people like to say to gaslight. During the educational stream, and of course somebody wants to go live. Go live. So what?
Then, boom. Just like that, the narcissist goes from perpetrator to victim in everybody else's eyes.
Oh, yeah. He knows how to spin that nerve real bad.
Because narcissists have no problem treating people, as I've talked about before, treating people as tools and as conveniences, and as obviously as narcissistic supply.
He boasts about it. Treating people like tool, like conveniences. Like he used Mark. He used hell. He even used trying to use Rachel. He used so many people, to get to other people. I don't know how with this new community with Emma and them thing. I think he's just networking. For example, he used Taylor to network by saying, "Oh, look at what's his name? So and so is in the hospital, and all Taylor could do. Oh, Jim Mangles is in the hospital, and all Taylor could do is just do this and act like this and then look, and how do you Is it any coincidence at all that you don't even see him in Jim Mangles' stream? You don't see him at all. How come he hasn't showed up in the stream to talk to him? How come he hasn't showed up in his comment section? And that's where that's the next topic of the night, which is love bombing. But we won't get to that yet.
Manipulation comes quite easily to them. Now, as a result of this, when they become concerned that somehow they may lose narcissistic supply, or they may lose face, or they may look badly publicly, or they may lose sources of validation, I don't know, because there's a divorce or because of a work issue, then they want to.
Wow, this is a good topic, you guys.
Get ahead of it, and they want to ensure that their narcissistic narrative is maintained, and they want to protect themselves from looking bad, because looking good, that superficial presentation, is everything to them. Flying monkeys.
Oh, so and so is a scammer, because it's Larry who's in the wrong, it's Star who's in the wrong, it's that person is in the wrong. Oh, he doxed, yes, he doxed, and he called somebody's friends and families, but look at how they are, look at what they did, look at how disgusting they are. Don't focus on the perpetrator, focus on the one being perpetrated on, because that's the villain. That's the disgusting piece of shit you should be looking at. Oh my god. Okay. So anyhow, there we go.
become an essential tool in looking good when something else is falling apart. Now, I got to tell you, sadly, until a narcissist happens to you, a lot of people are really clueless. And because so many people are clueless about narcissism, so many people are prime targets for being turned into flying monkeys. You know, listen, the fact is, you were played, or you probably wouldn't be watching these videos, the same way you've been, I've been, so many of us have been played by narcissists. A lot of people don't even know what this is about yet, so they're easy to recruit into being flying
Yeah, that too.
monkeys. Now, the most challenging part of the entire flying monkey dynamic is that it is incredibly isolating and alienating, and it feels awful to feel like you're alone in this struggle, especially when you think there are other people who are going to support you and aren't, and then have to recognize that your entire truth has been stolen from you. And it's devastating.
Thousands of people are repairing their teeth and gums almost overnight with this simple morning routine. Did you know there is a
Oh yeah, the Renner gets on my ass because I exposed the fucking Discord. How fucked up is that? Taylor was trying to have a heart-to-heart for over 6 fucking hours, and the whole conversation got fucking released because she had a moment of weakness. But no, all the focus was getting Taylor, getting all the focus was about was getting Taylor. What's the word? Getting a smear campaign against her, making her look bad. Well, I mean, I like Raina, but Raina is vicious, just as vicious. But I'm guessing you chose her over. I'm guessing you chose her over Taylor because probably because of talent, probably because of Rachella and G Mancos, and you know, just because it's PR. It's PR. I noticed that that's how basically a lot of the women who talk a lot and who are like kind of like kick ass and stuff and have that momentum, that shit talk in your face momentum, they're all fucking PR for them. Plus, you can have fun with those people, I see through you, Flacco. You're only playing these videos as a job. Do what you want to do, Flacco, but realize this is why people do not listen or take to you seriously. Most of us are here to generally watch you, but you can't move on from this. Oh my god. Am I saying, oh my god, what am I saying that's not true? What am I saying that's not fucking true? What am I saying that's not true, cause? Holy fuck. No, people don't listen to me and take me fucking seriously because they don't want to, because they don't want to fucking hear it. They don't want to fucking hear it. They don't want to leave their fucking little worldview. But they don't want to leave their fucking little fantasy fucking world. Do you hear what the fuck Dr. Ramani is saying, Kaz? Do you hear what she's saying? I'm not saying anything. She's saying everything. I'm adding to it with experience. With experience. And seeing this guy do his shit for over 6 fucking years. Jesus, Kaz. And that's not how come you don't go in Isaac's streams? And how come you don't say, well, Isaac, there you go again doxing. Wow, Isaac, there you go again harassing. Wow, Isaac, there you go again calling people's work, calling people's job, saying you're gonna make somebody fucking mentally insane. There you go again, Isaac. How come you don't say that shit? Why is it me just because I'm fucking talking about this shit? You know? Did you see the small video I released? Did you see it? You know? Did you see? Hold up. Let me show you this. Okay. If you want somebody like this all around, calling the fucking shots. So people don't want to fucking listen to me, but they want to listen to this. They want to listen to this shit. Hold up. Huh? Hold up. Let me share it. Let me share it.
Start with this. All right. So there's a couple things I want to address before I get into more things about Mark.
I screen recorded this.
So, what Steve is calling strike.
You know what? Yeah, Mark. He said, Mark said some fucked up things to him, but he don't mind fucking pushing Mark to the brink. And again, like I've been saying, I understand that if somebody's gonna say some fucked up shit in real life, then they're gonna get it. She's gonna make the pay. But
okay, no, I did actually speak to Randy. Randy hit me up last night, and he wrote me a long fucking paragraph. I see what's going on, so I get it. Can I at least get some shared credit? Because I was trying to about the phases or some shit. He was like, "Fate, just stealing credit for blah blah blah." And Steve watched these streams since I came back. Have watched everything unfold, almost like a series. And I think
somebody like that
by it, that picked up on what was happening was Fupa. I listened to Fupa yesterday in a clip where she was like talking about this, and she was like, "I've watched Isaac for years. Anybody that pays attention, like they seen this was coming. Like this is how he operates." And she broke it down, and I was fucking impressed.
I just gave you other narcissists too. I fucking said that JP is a narcissist too. Fucking Mark is a narcissist too. How many times has Mark treated people like shit and people just gravitate to him? And I don't know how the fuck he has charisma. I don't see any charisma in him. People just like what the fuck he says. Once again, I'm giving you other narcissists. Even Tina's a bit of a narcissist. You know? People don't give Mark any, like, make Mark face any accountability. I mean, the only reason people are making Mark face accountability is because Isaac doesn't fucking like, because Guest Mom doesn't fucking like him. So, and that Emma chick, and it's a full-blown hate mob just to take down him, just like what Steve faced. Holy fuck. I know most is generally to watch it, but you can't move on from the same stuff. It just makes you look. What do you mean? This is fucking new. This is new. I never talked about love bombing. I never talked about flying monkeys. I never talked about the intricacies of manipulation, step by step, flying monk. There's other shit here. Look at. There's other shit here. There's love bombing too. Look at this shit. Look at. Like, there's other shit in here. Holy fuck. You don't want people to hear you. You want people to talk shit about Isaac with you. Obviously, no one is here wanting to do that with you. Just move on already. Well, why don't you go watch fucking Isaac's stream? Go join his fucking Discord. You're not going to listen to what the fuck I'm saying. You're just going to gaslight me with your bullshit. If you're just going to... How many people have I fucking brought up to? Many people want to listen to Isaac than you to get in fact. No, many people want to watch the fucking train wreck that is Mark and other fucking people. Oh my god, I just called out Tina's own narcissism, okay? Jesus. And again, this is the overall effect of narcissism, all right? Like, holy fuck. Are you seeing how fucking flying monkeys work in Guest Mob? Are you listening to this chick? She's doing all the fucking talking. She's doing all the fucking explaining. I'm just giving examples to what they're talking about, you know? And yeah, you know what? He can talk shit about other people. Jesus. Plus, how come you're okay with him talking shit about everybody? Oh, but me for calling out his bullshit, his narcissism, his malignantness, him harassing, calling people's fucking friends and fucking family. Are you look, dude? Are you aware? Are you aware that that fucking Albert said that he had a gun? Albert said that that Mark had a gun. Mark had a gun. Mark hasn't slept for fucking 5 days. Have you ever dealt with somebody who's fucking bipolar? Have you ever dealt with an addict? When they want to do something, they will fucking do it, okay? Okay? Maybe I'm trying to save Isaac's life here too, you know? Maybe I'm trying to tell people to hold them fucking accountable so those kids can see their father 10 years later, okay? All right? That's what's missing, accountability. Look, dude, you're going too fucking far. You know, Isaac even said in this apology video a couple of months ago, hey, you know what? Maybe I went a little too far. You know, the future. You know? Jesus. I'm just giving the people the fucking tools and what to look out for, what to see, you know? Dude. Jesus. I'm just saying, you will never get people to support you if you try and pit people against Isaac. Either people are afraid of Isaac or they agree with him. Either way, you're not going to change them. I know that, okay? Why can't you just, do you agree with Dr. Remy or not? Why don't you talk about, are you watching what I'm trying to show you? Are you watching the video I'm trying to show you? Plus, I need to add context because if not, it's content stealing. So I need to add my own. And I even told you guys later, look, watch this on your own. Don't just listen to what I'm saying. If you like my commentary, fine, stay. But watch this on your own. See the patterns for yourself. I'm adding context to what this person is saying. I grew up with a master fucking manipulator, okay? Jesus. And okay. I am watching the video and listening to you talk about Isaac, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to pay attention to. How long have you been in this community, Cause? Well, yeah, it's look at. If you ever seen Mark's, if you ever seen Mark's stream too, look at how Mark gets people. Look at how Mark treats people. Mark turns on people on a dime. He's done this to several. He's done it to me. He's done it to fucking what's her name? He's done it to Tina even. He's done it to like he has a lot of manipulative narcissism ways. Isaac is just way fucking better at it, you know? And again, you only been in this community for 4 months, and you're like and you're acting like you're an expert in this. Tell me, do you think Dr. Remy is wrong? You don't think Guest Mob are a bunch of flying monkeys that go report everything to him, that screenshot things to him, that tell him what so-and-so is saying, that get intel for him, that screen records for him, that makes little plans to do like like what Take Back and what Isaac and Take Back did with Steve with that whole stupid like Jesus. Now, I'm trying to entertain you too, you know. Jesus. Yeah, and the only only reason people are calling Mark out is because Isaac's being the bigger one, and Mark fucked up because Mark has a big mouth and he threatened Isaac's kids. So everybody is in all agreement. Wow, Mark, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're getting what you deserve. You're getting what you deserve, and you're a piece of shit for this, and you're a piece of shit for that.